4 months. Cool, here we go. So that's the trapping network just around through the playground, Titirangi Beach, back up through the stream. Cool. And this line here is part of the zig. We also do the zigzag as well. So that's what we're doing around in the Pataroa area to help support the Kōkopu and other hinanga down there. Should we flick on to the zigzag? So within the zigzag, if we go to the next one, Dora, I can show people. So we run a huge amount of a big network of trapping lines through this whole area. So all of this, there's the Pataroa stream, Titirangi Beach. So this is an old track of the zigzag that has been closed for a long time. It goes down behind the Titirangi Beach Hall. And then this is our beloved zigzag track, which unfortunately got smashed in the anniversary weekend floods and is shut. But we, through regional parks, we have access to go and run the trap lines through there. So that's really important too, because that's supporting all of the biodiversity that feeds the fish down at the bottom and feeds the birds. So that is serviced weekly as well. We have a whole lot of stations down through there, and it's all run by volunteers with the support of council for equipment. And we also we pulse 4 times a year and really try to knock down the rat numbers. The biggest issue in terms of killing birds and insects and lizards and everything else that we want to keep. Do you want to move on to the next slide? So this is our whole area going from Wood Bay, pretty much from Pine Song, coming right through French Bay, Titirangi Beach, Davies Bay, Jenkins, and then right back up through South Titirangi Road border, a little muddy, and back up and right up to the township. So there's about 350 hectares in that area. Like I said, 1,400 households. We have approximately 1,000 traps and bait stations registered. We use Trap NZ to record our data, which is really important for funding purposes and engagement with the community for our funding. So anyone here who is doing their own work on their properties, you know there's more people that aren't registered with us. We'd really like to get you involved because it really helps our cause. So if you want to come and see one of us afterwards, if you are not registered with your equipment on your property, come and say hello. And all of this, there's probably about, I had a count up, there's about 30 lines that run. They range from people that have just got a few bait stations in their backyard to the bigger ones, which are all through the zigzag, big ones around the coastal line, around here. So we have 31 volunteers running all of those things on a roster system. They'd be really happy for people to help out with if you want to get involved. So that's showing all the different devices. We're just in the process of finishing a trial down at the very bottom of South Titirangi Road. That's why this area looks so dense. We go through Arama Ave. We have a buffer zone, so we have bait stations every 25 metres through Arama Ave, and that goes across through Tamariki Reserve down to the waterline. And then within that area we have a 100 by 100 metre grid of bait stations, and we have people running traps as well. So we pulse those bait stations 4 times a year for a month, and the idea is we're trying to see if we can suppress rats and possums enough so that we can really get really get the biodiversity back. We're about to finish that trial and have a look at our results, so we have monitoring all through there as well, and other monitoring lines up through the rest of the network. So there's 90 monitoring sites that have been running for 3 to 4 years in some areas. They're just a tunnel with an ink card. And depending on our results, what we're wanting to do is to expand that area out. And this has all been, this is the only other paid aspect of our project, is that we have a contractor running this. There's all been, the funding has come through funds that we've raised, and also we're getting support through council now with that as well. So we want to expand this up into the next piece, which will come up through here and take off about another 18 hectares. And the eventual goal is to just move that right through the whole peninsula and create a really good, suppression of the pests in the peninsula. So yeah, that's that aspect. So, like I was saying, we really want to try to help the environment. The other aspect of the network is that we're really community based, so it's a really good way to get connection with your neighbours and get connection with the community, which is great, and it offers people a chance to be able to get out and be in the bush, be in the environment. And if anyone wants to help, we have plenty of things that you can do. We're still looking for volunteers to do trapping, working bees. We have weeding bees that operate once a month. If you want to donate, there's our website or Give a Little page, and we can give receipts for that because we're a charitable trust now. We have hub meetings that we have once a month, that if you want to get involved at that level, we welcome, anyone's welcome to come and have a look. And our other contact email is neighbours@southtitirangi.co.nz. And we're looking for, if anyone has any specialties, funding, comms experience, sponsorship, we're really happy to have your help with it all. So yeah, I'd just like to thank Michelle at the Alliance for putting this together, and her great energy with what she does with the Alliance and getting this special species program up and going. I think it's a really good way to expose and give the groups exposure. Auckland Council, Waitakere Rangers local board, who support us really well. Eco Matters, who have supported us, and the other thing we have is a nursery that we run at one of the local schools, that the kids do a lot of work with that, and for people who are clearing weeds and things off their properties, we provide free plants. And how many plants have gone? We've had 600-700 plants now, yeah, probably, that have gone out to the community. And we're also starting to get engaged with Green Bay High School, and there's a module that's come up with NCA where the kids can get involved with environmental issues. So we're hoping that we can get some of them involved with our project and give them some practical experience. I know Waimata Langhome is doing that already. And Yeah, and I think I'd like to really thank all of our volunteers who put in a lot of hours. There's probably 2,000 hours a year gets put in with people doing all of the things to help make it run and to do all the work out in the environment. So big thank you to all of those people, and thank you to the library for supporting this and supporting us and making this all happen. So, any questions? And thank you to Anna who has wonderful talent and given us a beautiful image to
It was fun.
have as our own. Yeah.
Got a question here.
Oh, is there any questions?
there's a
Hi,
question
mate. How you doing?
Are you doing reading around Coreyland School? Because there's a
We-
doing it there.
So what? Oh, I didn't. So our area doesn't extend to Curryland School. There's little groups starting to set up over in those areas. We can, if you see Kate afterwards, she might be able to link you in with people that are working in that area. Do you want to get involved?
No, I was just curious.
Just curious. Okay. That's good. Curiosity is a good place to start. Right.
Hi, I've got probably quite an unpopular question, and I want to make it clear, I really love cats, like everybody does.
Yep.
But I don't have one because I see the devastation that they do.
Yeah.
Do we have any plans to raise awareness of that? Because I think a lot of people don't actually know.
That is happening. Like, one of the other things that happens, as you may have all seen, that we have a stall at the market. So that's with us and Waimata Land Home. And we have a cat there. We have a stuffed cat with a bird in its mouth. And it's it's really interesting seeing the discussion happening, and the ongoing discussion and the discussion that's happening in public too, I think Sam Morgan, when he first brought it up, it was pretty unpopular, but I think that the mindset's starting to change.
We're getting people come to our stores and say, look, we have a cat, we're attached to it, but we wouldn't get another cat now. Like, we understand that that time has shifted, and that's good. I just want to say something really quickly. He mihi nui ki a koe, Josie. Nō te mea kua tai mai ki tēnei rā. He mihi nui ki a koutou mō tau aroha ki tō tātou rohe. So, yeah, aroha nui ki a koe. Ai.
Kate, can you ask how people turned up? Can you
I can
like
do
you
that.
did before?
Oh
That's
yeah,
good.
can anyone, sorry Bruce, I'm
Yeah,
just going
sorry.
to quickly.
Yeah,
Bruce,
one
there might be more
That's
questions first and then we'll do that at the end, yeah.
I just want, so, the other thing is that we're trying to really connect them with other groups as well, and there's two people who are really the driving forces behind Waimata Land Home. I think that's probably pretty accurate. And, we're working with them and we're trying to just work with them in the boundaries and what they're doing and trying to help each other out, because that's what it's about. We're trying to, we're happy to help out any other group, and just try not to recreate the wheel all the time with all of this stuff. Another question?
Yeah, I just wanted
Peter.
to say that the Alliance has a responsible cat ownership pamphlet, or pet ownership, I think it is, not just cats but also dogs. So, Michelle,
Yes,
so is that online somewhere?
it is, and I can send some more pamphlets to your group as well.
We have them
We
at the
have
market
them
stall.
at the market,
Yeah, we already
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Is it possible to distribute them into like letter boxes along the road or something?
Maybe we don't always get a great hit from that because people might just disregard it, but it is, at the moment it's through the market, but we can let you know the website where we can get it from as well. Yeah, livingintheranges.nz. Yeah, an excellent resource. Yeah.
The other thing is the library
through Michelle's work in the Titirangi Network, we have a new residence kit we can make up for
Yeah.
people if you know someone who's going to be moving into the area. Real estate agents should be passing the
They are,
information
yeah.
on, but it has the cat collar, it has bells, it has information for keeping cats in at night, and that's all a free resource that we put together in a kit for a new resident family pet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Other?
Bells, the cats actually find out how to like walk so the bells don't ring. So
Yeah.
you need like a rainbow collar.
Yeah, rainbow collars are really
Right.
good because the birds can see those colours. Yeah, that's right. Yes.
May I just hijack your meeting to tell you that the Butterflies Trust is bringing the Red Admiral butterfly back to Auckland.
Oh, cool.
It hasn't been seen here for 20 years. So far, thanks to various people, it's going really well, but we would love more support, so the magazine about it and some flyers will be over there on the table for anyone to take home. Thanks.
Hi.
Bruce, if the trial results are good, when might you expand the zone?
It's going to happen before the end of the year, we think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
this space in
Yeah, watch the
November.
space. Yeah, November.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, sorry.
Just a question. I live on South Titirangi Road, and I wouldn't mind having any traps there, but I don't know how to approach that. And I definitely do not want to handle whatever is being caught in.
Yeah. Okay. Well, have a look at our get in contact with us.
Okay.
Come and see me. I can check you up with that.
Okay.
Depending where you are on South Titirangi Road, and maybe we can find somebody. That's the other thing, you know. Somebody might be happy to go and enter your traps afterwards.
All right.
Any other questions?
Just quickly before we finish up then, how did people find out about the event? Was it through word of mouth? Just chuck your hand out if you... Yeah, okay. Was it through the library's website? Yeah. Was it through the Titirangi Facebook? Oh, it's all varied. The STN Facebook? Or the newsletter, our newsletter that we have? What's that?
The posters.
Or the posters? There you go. Mixed. Interesting. Thank you, everybody. Gabrielle.
Seven.